Hello everybody and welcome to a long overdue episode of the Shenaniderp server. And I just noticed I'm missing cows. I had 6, I now have 4. Something's not right. Anyways, let's get right to it. Well, let's get started anyways. Not right to it, because right to it means I'm ranting about Google, but that's something else, that's for later on. Anyways, last time, long time ago, I had 204 subscribers. Today, I have 224 subscribers. So we're adding a bunch of heads. Let's start up here. So, we're adding 20 specifically. So 1. Oh, and I pointed the wrong way. I don't want to do that, do I? No, we want to make these all look right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, come on, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm sure I'm going to get yelled at for counting out every single one of them, not cutting them out, but every single one of my subscribers needs to be recognized as a very valuable part of the team. Because this is a team. Without you guys, I have absolutely zero reason to make these videos. None whatsoever. I do it for you. So, I welcome you all to the I really need to think of something really good to say during these things. I welcome you all to my channel, and I hope you enjoy the show. So it's been a little while since I've uploaded, and a few things have been added. Nothing too terribly major. What I can do, and what you guys might enjoy, I can show you time-lapse. That's the word I was looking for. Time-lapse animation of what I've done. I made Dave a friend. Which doesn't help too much because Dave kept screwing with my lighting, and I had to kill him. Yeah, so no more Dave, not for a while anyways, because every time I tried to record, even in third person, every time I would look at Dave, the lights would dim, and it just looked weird. There was no kind of reason, it seemed, so it was just kind of screwy. Over here is my bee house. And, yeah, this is where I've decided I'm going to do all my bee stuff, because I got sick of walking past it over there and getting poisoned. But I haven't done too much major. I've still got my normal imperial bees. Let's see, cultivated. Oh, my cultivated aren't doing anything. Oh, because I have no flowers. Okay, now I got to figure out what flowers that takes. Alright, anything good, anything good, anything good. No! Okay. I did make an indexer to store all of my bees, because I just had that many freaking bees. It got ridiculous. But I do have a few more bees than I did before. Let's see if I can find the new ones. Probably not. Let's see, Valiant Drone. No, I've had those. Industrious Drone. Those are my new ones. No, I did not make them. And Unwary Drones. Never had any of those. Diligent Drones. I don't think I had any of those either. Yeah, no, Space keeps coming by and giving me bees. He's much further along in the bees than I am. I'm just not. By the by, Space is doing YouTube videos now. He's finally put up a couple. He's got 2 of them up. So clicky here to go see Space's videos. He holds a lot of potential. He just needs to get his enthusiasm up. He needs to work on technical difficulties. Audio is a bitch and a half to deal with when it comes to YouTube videos. Ugh. And he's also got to stop by and actually pick up his stuff. He had a portal there, and he would pop through it and go, like, literally 4 blocks underground. Just kind of pop in. He would pop in. I watched him do it. He would pop in, and he would just sink. And it was kind of funny, except for the fact that I had to unbury him before he died again. Yeah. I've also got just this random turtle that I made just for the fun of it. And, yeah, he's got a ruby pickaxe because I don't have enough blocks to make a diamond pickaxe. I think you can make a turtle with a ruby pickaxe. Fairly sure you can. I have no intention of using it for anything. It's just going to sit there. There's one other thing that I've done. Well, actually, I've done quite a few things, but I tore down the lumber mill, or whatever I was calling it, because, as somebody pointed out, having all micro blocks actually kind of does look bad when it comes to the lighting. So I've decided to switch it up a bit and use only vanilla blocks, or at least whole blocks, where I can, and then use micro blocks to add on to, like my house here, where most of this is vanilla except for these little blocks here. They're micro blocks. So, yeah. Something like that, I guess. I don't know. What else have I done? That's a damn good question. Ooh, I know what I did. I went around and tried to, what is it? It's not circumnavigate. Circumnavigate would actually be going in one direction and ending up back where you came. And as far as I know of, it's physically impossible to circumnavigate the Minecraft world. You kind of fall off the edge of the world, okay? The flat world theory is true in the Minecraft world. No, I tried to go around the border of our, I don't know, can we call it a continent? It's a very large island. We're probably talking about 7,000 blocks from end to end. So 7,000 meters. Yeah, okay, we got an island. Tried to go the entire way around our island, and I found a few things. Like this right here. And these right here. And this right here. So, yeah, I kinda had a little fun exploring. And I found 5 portal guns. So, I've got a few spare portal guns, if anybody wants to buy them off of me. I keep them spare because I've already lost 4. 4? Yeah, 4. So that means I'm probably the luckiest person on the server because I found 9 total portal guns while exploring. And that's quite impressive. This is another thing I've built. This is my auto book sorting machine. And basically what it is exactly what it looks like. The books, or the barrels are sorted by, or the barrels are labeled by the signs, and what's on the sign is in the barrel. So, of course, this one's got disjunction 2, this one's got disjunction 3, and so on and so forth. and I've got a bunch of different books, and basically what you do, you stand on the pressure plate and do your grinder thing, then you come over here and you enchant your book, and then you take your book and you throw it in here. So, like, for example, I have a looting 2 in here, and then eventually it will get sucked out, and then we go in here to our looting 2, and then we wait a moment, and there we have it. We have 7 looting 2 books now, and it's quite useful, and that's why I have these barrels like this with the white block panel, whatever it's called. That's just a placeholder so that the tubes don't try to push things in there, because I have another problem, and that problem is quite interesting. Okay, so we got an efficiency 4 book right here, and if we go in here, there it is, efficiency 4, we have 14 of them. But if we throw the efficiency 4 book in the chest, this is my overflow chest. You can see that it's got a constriction pipe on it. And basically what happens is, if it doesn't have its own little book, which it should have been filled already. Did that actually work this time around? Oh, it worked this time around. Huh. What oddities. This system is a little goofy. Usually if I just enchant a book and then throw it in the chest, it will suck in and then go into the overflow chest no matter what. And I have to like sit there and wait for a minute before I can throw it in the chest. I don't know, it's goofy. It's inconsistent, which kind of bothers me, and I don't know what to do about it. I guess because it's a glitch, it's hard to work around because it's a glitch. There's no logic involved. And I'm also thinking that all the grass that's been growing around here and like the big mushrooms and stuff, I don't think that's the bees. I actually think that's Thaumcraft. Just like the wisps that I just heard. Where are you, you little... Are you underground again? You're probably underground again. Oh, those wisps. They're everywhere constantly, because even if I'm like not using anything Thaumcraft, not using any Viz, I constantly have high flux. And right now that's actually because of all of these that I have lying around, my crystals. The flux is off. You see how we have 79 out of 71 flux? That's because of the crystals. The crystals are pulling in more flux than they should. And, yeah, it just kind of screws with things. No flux. High flux. Yeah, there we go. And these are our capacitors. Our crystal capacitors. Basically what they do, they hold Viz and then release it. Which is great because I use the hell out of this thing. So I think that's all the stuff I've done up here. So let's head down into the basement and check it out. Down here I have my rubber tree farm. I've been trying to think of a way to automate it, but I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do that. I'm kind of curious if Steve Carts, you know how they make the tree farms? I'm wondering if Steve Carts will do the rubber. Because if you use the axe of the stream, you don't get the rubber out of it. But if you chop the trees down with a normal axe, you get the rubber. So I don't know what to do about that. Down here is power generation. And I worked a long time designing this. And basically what it is a whole bunch of water mills. 6 by 2 by 9. However much that is. I don't know. I've forgotten what the math is. And they're all feeding into these 2 MFSUs. In fact, I have it set up so everything's powering everything. So I can just plunk down more MFSUs once I make them. And then I have all the power I could ever want. Theoretically. But then I have all of these geothermal generators powering these 5 MFEs. Which are also powering my turtle. just waiting for it to refuel, because I want to show that off next. And then everything's just powering up here, and I've just got to figure out where exactly I'm going to put everything so I can run power to it, because this is the output line here. This third line, it's for output only, I guess. Something like that. Yeah. How much fuel you got? Close enough. Alrighty, so let us pop our turtle. There's my pickaxe. Remember, you gotta use that pickaxe because the pickaxe of the, pickaxe of the core crashes your game if you pop a turtle with it. Haven't done anything with this floor yet. This floor is unique for a reason that I will get to here in a second. Okay, so I have all of this space here, and I don't need this much vertical space to build things. Woo. Maybe a little higher. Nah, that'll work. Okay, so problem comes when you want to put in a floor. Well, this is 48 blocks by 48 blocks. That's going to take forever to do it by hand. Well, that's where my little mining turtle buddy comes in. And basically what we do, we go into here, and we need inventory, so we need to grab some stuff. Whee! I love climbing the ladders with a jetpack on. It's so fast. Alrighty, so let's fill our inventory. One more, okay. Oh, do I have any torches? Yes, I have spare torches. Let's throw some torches in my inventory, because you'll like this trick. I like this program. It's not 100%, but I'm still learning Lua, so it's not going to be 100%. Whee! Ow. Okay, so what we do, we put our torches in the last slot, and we put our blocks, any block, into the rest of the slots. And then we type in floor, or whatever you call the program, 48. Whoop. Oh, I broke my program. Why did I break my program? Hang on, I've got to fix it. Okay, I think I figured out what was wrong. I was missing a 0 in there. So let's try this again. Now, I won't have to clicky and jump. Whoa! Ah! Okay. Wait, why aren't you going now? Wait, what the heck is wrong with you? Oh, there's something wrong with my program. Oh. Ow. Damn you. Okay, I think I figured out what the problem was. Let's find out. Wait, did it not enter? Out of items, please replace and press any key when ready. Ooh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put stuff in there. Okay, let's try that again. There it goes. Okay, so basically what I designed is the exact opposite of excavate, except it only works on 2 dimensions. It doesn't go up or down. Basically, it just puts in a floor. It'll go down 48 blocks, and once it gets there, it will actually turn around and come back 48 blocks, and then it'll do that the whole way across for 48 blocks that way as well. And it's really kind of cool. And it will do an extra little bonus feature, which I won't force you guys to sit and wait for. Wait, no, stop, no, Control T. Thank you. You went the wrong way. I've got those backwards, apparently. I've got to, apparently got to go the other way. Yeah, anyways, how about we just skip to the previously recorded working footage, and you can see what all it does. as you can see, it will actually place torches. Woo. As it goes along, every 5 blocks, in one direction and 5 blocks in the other direction, it will place a torch. So you won't have blocks, like it won't come out 5 blocks and then place a torch and then have another torch here and then another torch here. It actually has to be 5 blocks in each direction for it to place a torch. Which, as you could see, or as you can see, woo, hey, no, where's the hole? There's a hole. Okay. As you can, no, not here, one floor too high. Yeah, as you can see here, it's a little wonky because it's not exactly aligned. And that's because it's counting this way. When it goes this way, it counts up, and then when it comes back, it also counts up. So, when we're counting this way, it's... Okay, bad example. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It goes off. Actually, technically it is this one. Because what it does is it goes up 5 blocks, and then turns around, places a torch, turns back around, and then keeps going. But then what happens is, in this area, specifically this area, because it's 48 blocks, it counts up again, and then it gets to here, turns around and places a torch, which means that it's wonky. And I don't know how to fix it yet. I'm thinking I might have to do a count down, but I don't know if I can make a for loop where it goes backwards. Not 100% sure. Whee! And apparently I've got to fix the program again. Or I should probably just leave it exactly where it is, because that's how the excavation program works. It works forward and to the right, whereas how I made the floor, it was forward and to the left. So I should probably leave it as to the right, since that's how the other excavate program works. If you want the floor program, I'll put a link in the description. Somehow I doubt it. I would lay odds that there's a better program out there, but hey, I figure I'd throw it out there for you guys in case you wanted it. Anyways, this is another thing I've been working on for a little while. I figured out how to make my mining turtle work better in my situation. Basically what I figured out how to do, as you can see right there, he's got a little thing on his side. That is a chunk loader from extra peripherals. And basically what it does is it loads the chunk that the turtle is in. In fact, I think it might only load like 1 block, possibly. 1 or 2 blocks. I'm not 100% sure how it works. All I know is that I did not see it do this, so it works. That's really the only important part. It actually works. And then I figured out this little thing, this cute little thing right here. You can make 10 of them from one chunk loader. This is called a spot loader. And basically what it does is it loads 1 chunk. And I also figured out this guy. It's a transposer. That's the word I was looking for. And it works better than the obsidian pipe I was using before. And of course I have it attached to my ender chest there. And it seems to work out pretty good, and I'm quite content with it. Let's see what's in here. While I'm doing this, caving or whatnot, I do have a little rant that I want to do. Ugh. So, I accidentally clicked on the new channel layout for YouTube. You know, the unique as a snowflake layout? Yeah, the unique as a snowflake looks exactly the same from a distance. Accidentally clicked on that. Was looking for the settings for it because I know they're going to force you into it here shortly. I think I already explored this place. But, yeah, so I knew I was going to be forced into it, and I knew I was going to have to prepare a new channel picture, or whatever the crap they call it. So I went onto their website looking for the information on it, and I knew there was information on it. I just didn't exactly remember where the information was. Oh, I already explored over here, did I? Apparently. Yeah, turtles over there. I already explored over here. Okay, maybe we should go find another dome to explore. Stupid mosquitoes. Let's go this way and find another dome to explore. I don't think I've explored all of them yet. Anyways, so I was poking around, and I found the website. It was showing off the new one-channel thing. Ooh, ravine. Let's go explore the ravine. There's probably nothing in here, but let's go explore the ravine. I have plenty of torches. Whee! Clicky. Look, it's rubies. And yeah, I found the website that was hyping up the whole one-channel thing. There's nothing in here. And, you know, I was laughing at it. It's unique as a snowflake thing, because that's a bunch of bull. Well, I wanted the picture. The thing that says, this is how big your picture needs to be. And I couldn't find it. I didn't know where it was. Exactly. I think this is a dome. It's a dome, but does the dome extend down there, or is it right here? Let's just dig in here and find out. And at the bottom of the page was try it now button. I click it, figuring that it's going to show this is what you need before you start, and then you know, another button that says, all right, sign up here. Well, apparently I was wrong, because once I clicked on it, it took me right back to my channel, and I had the new layout, and I can't figure out how to change it back. I don't think you can. Is this not a dome? I think I may have found nothing. Boop. So I was playing around with the settings, trying to, you know, make the best out of my situation. Holy guacamole! Bit. Okay, everything dies. So I was trying to make the best of my situation and get everything, you know, up and working. And I saw the size of the picture that I needed. The recommended picture is like 2100 pixels, or yeah, 2100 pixels by like 1100 pixels or something like that. I'm like, wait a second. My monitor is 1920 by 1080. My monitor does not have that high of resolution. How am I supposed to make a picture that big for this thing? And what's even worse is the only reason you need that big of a picture is for retina displays. You don't need it for regular desktop. It's not going to show up in that resolution on a regular desktop. It's only for retina displays. And as far as I know, there's like 4 devices on the market that have retina displays. Personally, I don't care. I hate torches. So I figure, well, I'll crank down the resolution. I mean, like, who seriously is using a retina display right now? I'll worry about the retina displays when I get a retina display and I can actually, you know, take a screenshot or something in that size. I can actually make a picture that big. So I tried to upload a really nice screenshot. It's on my Twitter. Did you not know I had a Twitter? I have a Twitter. The link is on my channel. If you can see it, the new channel layout is just totally screwing with me. But, yeah. Anyways, I already looked in here. I can't find my way around this frickin' dome. I'm going to excavate this place next. Woo. So many spiders. This is actually why I excavate, is so I can just light up the place with natural light and not have to worry about all these mobs. conveniently, I seem to be somewhat immortal. Watch, I die in the next 5 minutes. Die. Oh, I killed a bat. I always feel bad when I kill the bats, because they make such a pitiful little sound. Whoa! I love my jetpack. Yeah, anyways, if you can get to my channel, and if it looks anywhere near functional, usable, yeah, I should have a Twitter link on there. Which brings up another little beef I have. Ooh, diamonds, and a more magnet. Can't say I particularly care about them, but... Oh. Alright, now, is this the only... Or are those the only 2 chests here? There's so many spiders in here. It's ridiculous. What was I saying? I was trying to set it up. It was giving me all kinds of crap. Tried to set up... I tried to attach my Google Plus account to it. Because you can. It actually has a specific setting to link to a Google Plus account without actually linking your Google Plus to YouTube. Which is awesome. Ooh, my first spawner. There are spawners in the twilight. I did not know that. Boop. Boop. Okay. And it's a skeleton spawner. Something seems to be missing from this spawner. There are no chests. Rip-off spawner. Oy. Yeah, so I was trying to attach my G Plus account. I have absolutely no idea if that works, because every time I try to save it, it errors out for me. I don't know what the error is. All I know is that my blog, bet you didn't know I had a blog either. Every time I try to save, my blog is just highlighted in red, like it's the problem or something. I'm like, but I've been linked to my blog ever since I started, well, really started YouTube. Yes, okay, I joined in 2006. My first video was like in 2007 or something like that, I forget. But when I really got into it, that was like the first thing I did. I put a link to my blog. Woo. Okay, and how do I get out? It's the only problem with these things. I can never find my way out. Oh, I should probably not be using my maze breaker since it's about to die. And I don't think I can replace it. Not without finding another one. But, yeah, so I've linked to that for, like, ever. So I don't know why it was erroring out for me. But then I was looking through what other links you can put in there. Yes, you can only put links to certain specific things, like Facebook, MySpace. If you have, like, a third-party website that you want to link to, you can't. Well, you can, but I think you're limited to, like, 2 of them. So if you have, 3 websites, you're screwed. It's like, no, screw you, you're not allowed to have more than 2 websites. More than 2 external links. It's like, come on, this is the internet. Oy. This is so disjointed. This little rant here. I guess this is why I pre-record my rants usually. Anyways. So you could put, or it has an option for Blogger in its in its social links. So I figure, well, okay, then maybe that's what it wants. It wants Blogger, because that's what it is. It runs off of Blogger. Tried to do that. Nope. Same error. Highlighted in red. Didn't give an error message or anything. It just highlighted in red. So I don't actually know what that means. Does that mean that it's not accepting the website? Or is that an invalid website? Does it not like Blogger? What the crap? I mean, it knows that it's one of my sites. I have it in my YouTube settings as my external site. That's all behind the scenes. You guys wouldn't see that. Unless you have your own YouTube channel, and then you can check your own settings and see your own external site. But, yeah, I mean, I have have it set up as an external site so I can link to it. I could actually put up, I think I can put up a little link on the video right here to my blog because I have it set up as an external website in my YouTube settings. But it won't let me link to it in the little stupid bar up at the top of the channel. I mean, what? Just drives me absolutely bonkers. It drives me insane. So right now, my links point to Twitter and my blog, because I can hit cancel and go back and keep my blog on there. But if I want to add anything, I can't. Because it does not like my blog for some reason. I don't know why. And of course, here comes two more problems that I have. Where the crap am I going to get a picture that's, 20,000 pixels by 1,100 pixels? I don't have a resolution that high. I'd have to make one by hand. I'm not a fucking artist. And I can't upload it in half scale because they won't let me. So I don't know what the YouTube is thinking. This is the stupidest fucking change I have ever seen on YouTube, and it's pissing me off to absolutely no end. And I know a lot of other people on YouTube, a lot of other channel makers, or content producers on YouTube are upset about the change because the change is idiotic. We know why they made the change. It's still stupid. Okay, and I'm going to straight up say that. It's stupid. It's a dumb change. Oy. And I'll tell you what picture I want. Picture is probably of me standing here staring this way. And this was before I put the jar up, before I put the lamps, before I put Dave's bigger brother Bill up there, or anything like that. It was just this, and it was dark, and it's the same picture on my Twitter. My Twitter header, however a person would actually see that. And I like the picture. It's a really good picture. But I can't use the picture because it's 1280 by 720. And even if I use full screen, that's still only 1920 by 1080. That's still shy of the required resolution. All for something that's not going to see the picture. And what's even worse, you'll love this. Okay, the entire reason we have to have a picture that's that big, this ginormous freaking picture, is for retina displays. I pointed this out already. But there's a problem with that. The size limit is 1 meg, which is a common limitation on YouTube videos, to have a custom screenshot. A custom thumbnail, that's the word I was looking for. To have a custom thumbnail for the YouTube video, you have to, it's a limit of 1 meg. Well, that defeats the entire purpose of having a high-resolution picture for a retina display. To have something with that high a resolution that's under 1 meg, you have to compress it to hell and back. And if you compress it to hell and back, that defeats the entire purpose of having the retina display because it's a shit resolution to begin with. Anyways, well, I'm going to wrap up this episode. It's... I can't say it's going to be a good episode, especially for for video 200. This is my 200th uploaded video. Of course, that doesn't matter because the videos that are hidden, are private, or just unlisted, I have a couple of them, they count too. So I have absolutely no idea how many public videos I have right now because I've never found a place to tell me. Yeah, but yeah, 200 total videos uploaded to YouTube. I guess somebody needs to let me know. Do you want in? Looks like the little chicken wants in. Okay, didn't mean for that to happen, but it was funny nonetheless. Anyways, okay, so signing off from episode 200, or let's see, this is season 2, episode 30, I believe, of Shenaniderp. And I will say, as always, keep playing the game and have fun. And I apologize for the crap video. So long.